Now, also a part of what I did was listen to that book, right? Simon Sinek's Start With Why. Really, again, loved it. And this seems to be the theme for this week. But I really loved what he said about holding on to legacy systems, because when you're holding on to legacy systems, that's when you set yourself up for failure as a business. And he gives this example of Apple, and how Steve Jobs, he didn't create an iPhone, he didn't invent an iPhone, right? He gave his team a task, and that task was figure out who's holding on to their legacy systems in business systems, business models, business tools, and let's challenge them. And I love it because that's how AI is challenging the accounting industry, for example. That's how AI is challenging a lot of industries. And so, a number of years ago, my husband and I, when we first had kids, I told him we have to stay on top of tech developments. We have to stay on top, be early adopters for all the tech stuff. And the reason is that the kids will outsmart us and we won't be able to control it. To which he said, the kids will definitely outsmart us, but that's not the point. And I agree that we still should do this and should be on top of technology, right? So this is very important stuff. And so I loved it. I loved it because we've been staying on top of technology. We got into biohacking, which is changing your environment to control your biology, right? So we do that. Helped me get rid of my autoimmune, helps my husband get rid of other health issues that he's been experiencing. So we're really eternally grateful for that, to biohacking. And Dave Asprey, certainly wanted to do a shout out to Dave, but that's kind of the idea. And it's really important to not hold on to legacy systems. And that's how accounting industry is being destroyed. There is probably around 2,500 progressive accountants, right? Compared to the whole number of accountants in the country, not that many. But we as progressive accountants, we enjoy much lower client count, much higher revenue, and so on and so forth. And the reason is that we let go of the legacy systems. And I'm, happy to have done it at 35 or 34 or whatever I was, can't remember, 35, versus later in my life, right? I wish I have done it at 30, not 35, but there's a reason for everything that really we go through. And so for me, it was an extremely supportive point. For me, it was an extremely supportive way to learn how to do things better. Because I remember when I worked for a CPA firm, I said, I can stay during tax season. I'd rather stay later on weekdays than come in on a Saturday, because I do need to recharge my batteries. I needed to be more productive. And they said, that's not how we do this in the industry. Well, guess what? Now a lot of progressive accounting firms are remote companies. And what that means is that we get to have lower overhead. We get to have better systems, not waste time on stuff that can be automated, and make a lot more money than traditional accountants. The traditional accounting path of volume clients is over. It's just slowly dying out right now. And the reason is that accounting enrollment is falling. Nobody wants to be an accountant anymore. Well, not nobody. A lot of people don't want to be, that would have considered it before, because nobody wants to slave for an accounting firm for years, kill their health and do whatever, right? So that's the idea behind it. You have to let go of legacy systems, learn the new ways, and make the best of them, because then your company, whether accounting firm or not, will be ahead of the game, ahead of everybody else.